What's up, keepers, and welcome back to another episode of ARS Goalkeeping. I'm Alberto, the goalkeeper coach and glove guru. In today's video is going to be checking out the full infield review of the Adidas X Pros, the newest pair of strapless ultralight goalkeeper gloves to be dropped by Adidas and in current use by pros. And just a word of caution, if you're dumb like me and you see this insanely large tag on the inside of your gloves, do the smart thing and cut the tag with a pair of scissors. Don't just rip it off like me. I did rip the tag off at the start, and that ended up having a little bit of a terrible effect on the wrist area. Now, I'm not really sure why Adidas would put such a massive tag on the inside of the glove that is strapless like this. It actually sticks out of the actual glove, but I did end up ripping it off and creating a little hole inside of my glove. But it wasn't that big of an issue because we were able to sew it back together. But if you are going to be a smart person or a smart goalkeeper with your new pair of gloves, instead of just ripping that thing out, just get a little pair of scissors and cut that so you don't have to deal with creating that little hole. It was a simple fix, but just something to think about, keepers. Do not do what I did. So now that our gloves are fixed back up, let's take a closer look at these Adidas X with a short side-to-side shot of their older brothers, the Adidas Predator. And at first glance, there's already a ton of differences. The backhand on the X has completely foregone the demon skin with a nicer padded foam. There's also a brand new wrist insert style and material that I feel is much more elastic and fits closer to the wrist than the slanted Predator inserts. The X material reminds me almost of a compression-like fabric when it came to the fit around the wrist, and on the palms we have a brand new latex that doesn't follow that same embossing pattern that you see on the Predator model. So what's the real difference here? Adidas has gone and made what seems to be a much better fitting strapless glove for goalkeepers, and even went out of the way to create a much lighter latex than the embossed URG 2.0 with this new URG 2.0 S, which only significant difference from their previous URG 2.0 model seems to just be weight and nothing else. And when it comes down to the newer embossed URG 2.0 latex found on all these strapless Predators, there's nothing really special, and it seems like the URG 2.0 S does nothing to improve upon the actual performance of the latex. It does feel a little more responsive when dealing with shots, which I think is a big thanks to losing the pre-cuts in the palm, but there's nothing about this URG 2.0 S latex that makes me go, wow, they really made a great embossed latex. And while I did have quite some difficulties getting solid first time holds, I don't think it's because of the latex. And while the X does come in with a negative cut, which is one of my favorite goalkeeper glove styles, the X does not have a fully wrapped thumb, meaning that the latex only shows across the face of the thumb and doesn't wrap around the whole thumb with latex. And this is a massive problem, as the pads of our thumbs are not where the ball is being pushed against when it comes to holding and catching the ball. This makes the ball slide a lot more on each catch and hold. Now, what did really surprise me is that this strapless style was actually not that bad. Actually, it was really good. The wristband fit extremely well and did not let the glove slide at all, which honestly is a lot better than I expected. And I could see myself using more of this strapless style. But not rolling the thumb is an error that Adidas continues to make with these gloves. For whatever reason, even though you can see most of their pros routinely choose models that have every fingertip rolled and thumb rolled, and without this embossed latex, Adidas still feels that this non-rolled thumb is the way to go. I don't know why, but it is a massive mistake in my eyes. So let's take a look at our gloves after about 2.5 months of use on primarily grass fields here in Germany. And really, it is a decent showing, considering that our at-home fix has lasted the whole while and the wrist didn't open up again. Plus, the backhand material and the wrist entry don't seem phased or overstretched or loose at all. And when we take a closer look at the latex, unsurprisingly, most of the rips and tearing are across the tips of the fingers, which is common for any negative cut glove. That's where most of the pressure will be applied. So for the price of about $130 or 100 British pounds, the Adidas X Pro is one of those gloves that is at the forefront of innovative goalkeeper technology. And if you're like me and you like to try out gloves, these are a pleasure to use. But there's still a lot of refinement to go into them before they are up to par and worth the price in my eyes. I can't wait to see what Adidas does next to improve these guys, because it's almost there. The wrist strap is actually perfect. I would love to see a better palm and a better fitting glove cut, especially a real negative cut with please roll your thumbs. So yeah, that's it for our Adidas review. If you enjoyed the video, please do shoot us a like and let us know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Remember to check out ARS Goalkeeping on Instagram and get all your goalkeeper news from our Discord, the largest online goalkeeper community in the world. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you all very soon.